Hi everyone, this is Katie and welcome to Linguistico. This is an intermediate grammar course, but this class would also be suitable for beginners as well. In this lesson, we're going to learn some irregular past participles so that we can learn how to describe what we have done, like I have been to London or I have seen that movie. Been and seen are both irregular past participles. Okay, so in English, there are many irregular past participles, and they're used frequently when talking about experiences. So they come up in conversation a lot. So in this lesson, we'll learn 12 irregular past participles, and then we'll play a game called Never Have I Ever. And in the game Never Have I Ever, you talk about your experiences and the things that you have done and the things that you have never done. So this will be a way to practice our vocabulary of the past participles. Okay, and Never Have I Ever is a popular game in the United States, so I think that you'll enjoy it. All right, so let's get started. All right, so first of all, I have a PowerPoint to show, so I'm going to screen share that. Okay, and so like I said, today we're going to talk about irregular past participles. Okay, we use irregular past participles in English in a couple different contexts. One is when we use the perfect tenses, and the other is when we use passive voice. So I can say, the book was written by Stephanie Myers. This context is in the passive voice, because instead of saying Stephanie Myers wrote the book, we say the book was written by Stephanie Myers. And here you can see a past participle. Okay. See, Fernando, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, hello, Fernando. How are you doing today?
Excellent. And you?
I'm great, thank you. I'm not sure if you caught the intro of the class. Did you hear it, Fernando, or?
Pardon?
The intro, the introduction to the class?
I didn't hear it.
Okay, I'll just repeat it really fast. In this class, we're going to work with past participles. Have you ever heard of the term past participle before?
Oh, yes, I have heard related to the irregular verbs, right?
Right, so I think we worked on it once too when we did our passive voice lesson. Remember the passive voice tic-tac-toe? Right, so we worked with past participles in that. Do you remember some of the phrases we said, like the book was written? Trying to think of some other ones.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the book was written by, or the movie was filmed by, those, right?
Right, exactly. So all of those words, the second part of the verb, like written and filmed or produced, those are all called past participles.
Okay.
But in English, we have a lot of irregular past participles because you can see these ones, they end in en or ed. Usually they end in ed, but there are a lot of irregular ones that end in en or in other endings.
Okay.
So we're going to talk about that, and we're going to learn 12 irregular past participles, and then we're going to play a game called Never Have I Ever. Have you ever heard of? Oh, that's another irregular one. Heard. Okay. Have you ever heard of Never Have I Ever?
No, I haven't. I haven't.
Okay, it's a game that we play in the United States, and we're going to play this game to practice our vocabulary. So, for example, you say never have I ever, and then you say something that you have never done. and you have your hands up, and for each thing that you have done, you put down a finger. So for example, right, so we'll play that a little bit later. It's a fun game, right? So let me screen share for you really fast. Okay. So like I said, we're talking about the irregular past participles in this lesson. Okay, and so when we use these, we're going to use the past participle in the perfect tenses and also in the passive voice. So we talked about passive voice a little bit in our last lesson. So for example, this first sentence, can you read this for me, Fernando?
Okay, the book was written by Stephanie Meyers.
Right, so the book was written by Stephanie Meyers, and this right here is a past participle. That's just the name that it's called in speech. And Fernando, do you remember who was, or sorry, what book was written by Stephanie Meyers?
Just let me remember. Right now I cannot remember. I don't remember.
You don't remember? The Twilight was written by Stephanie Meyers.
Yeah, right.
The story about vampires.
Yes.
Right, exactly. And let's see. But then we can also use it in the perfect tenses. So like, I have not written any poems in a long time. So they're used in both contexts, in both the passive voice, the book was written, and in the perfect tenses, I have not written.
Okay.
And you can see that down here too. Have you finished the book? And the book was finally finished.
Okay, nice.
And we said that past participles usually end in what? They usually end in...
The past participle and en or
right,
et?
en or... Right, exactly. Right, so they usually end in en or ed, but there are some irregular ones that we're going to talk about.
Okay.
Right, so, and when we use the past participle, when we use the present perfect, like when we say, I have traveled to El Salvador, or I have eaten a lot of ice cream, we use the present perfect when we talk about something that happened an unspecified time before now.
Okay.
Right. So, and sorry, we have another person in here. Hema, can you hear me? Let's see, I'll just write a message to him really fast. Hema, can you hear me? Okay. Feel free to turn your microphone on. We're talking about some irregular past participles right now. Okay, so anytime you feel free to turn your microphone on, you can go ahead and do that. Okay. So like I was mentioning, we only use this if we have an unspecified time before now. So for example, I could say, I have traveled to South America many times. Okay? Because I'm talking about something that didn't happen at a certain point in time. But if I used a time word like yesterday, I would have to use the simple past. So yesterday I traveled to Argentina. Does that make sense?
Yes, definitely.
Right. So, for example, Fernando, where have you traveled? Have you traveled anywhere?
Well, yeah, I have traveled to Europe, and I have traveled here in Central America.
Oh, excellent. Right, so we use the present perfect a lot when we talk about experiences as well. So where have you traveled in Europe?
I have been in Paris. I have been it's Luxembourg and also in Germany.
Oh wow! So you've been to a lot of different countries in Europe.
Yeah, some.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
And let's see, what's your favorite country that you've been to?
My favorite country. Well, I think I don't have a favorite one because all of them were really, really good.
Right. Sometimes it's hard to pick a favorite country. Right, because I don't think that I can pick one either.
Yeah.
Because, right. For example, I've been to Argentina, Chile, and Peru, but
Yes.
I liked all of them a lot. So.
Yeah, I mean, all they have good, really good stuff.
Exactly. Right. So they're all very nice. It's hard to pick a favorite. And then one thing too that we should probably touch on. Do you know when to use been and when to use gone? Like I have been somewhere or I have gone somewhere.
To use it in a sentence.
Well, do you know the difference between these two words, the different context? Because sometimes people use these, they get them kind of confused.
Well, I have been is to describe that I've been in that place, but I've gone. I'm not sure in what context can I use gone.
Okay, right. So exactly like you said before, I'll just type this in the chat box. If you say been, it's like you went to a certain place and you came back.
Okay.
So for example, you can say I've been to lots of countries in Europe because you went to Europe, but then you came back to El Salvador, correct?
Yes.
Oh, oops, we lost Hema. We'll see if Hema comes back in.
Okay.
Let's see. And then, but for example, if we say, I don't know what happened to Hema. If we say gone, it's like you went somewhere but you haven't come back yet. So you went somewhere but haven't come back yet. So I can say, oh, hi, Hema, can you hear me? Let's see, Hema, if you want to, you can just write in the chat box. Or, like I said, to feel free to turn your microphone on anytime that you want. Okay, so I'll check back in with you in a little bit. Okay, so like I was saying, Fernando, if you use gone, you went a certain place, but you haven't come back. So I can say, for example, she's gone to the store to buy milk. She's gone to the store to buy milk, but she hasn't come back from the store yet. She's still at the store.
Oh, okay, nice.
Or I could say she's gone to Argentina to study, and she hasn't come back from Argentina yet. She's still there.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, excellent.
Nice.
Right, whereas with been, you come back. Like, oh, she's been to Argentina, but now she's back in the United States.
Okay.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so now we're going to look at some of our irregular past participles. Okay, so here are some pictures. And these past participles are irregular. Some of them do end in en, but most of them are irregular. So for example, this one right here.
Yes.
What do you think this is? I have
seen.
Right, exactly. I have seen. It's like I have seen a movie. I have seen. What else could you say?
Oh, I have seen the game. Yeah.
Right, exactly. So Fernando, have you seen any good movies lately?
Well, actually, due to the time, I haven't, but I want to see some of right now, but I don't have the time currently, so I will have to wait. I have a review.
I would say it's about the same situation as yours. I like movies, but I don't have the time to watch movies either. So it's hard for me to watch movies. But let's say, what's the best movie that you have ever seen?
Well, the best movie I have ever seen, it's a very difficult question because, well, I don't know. You need to maybe to be more to specify what kind of movie, maybe an action movie or, uh, I don't know because I have many.
Right, okay, so I need to be more specific.
Yeah.
Let's see, what is your favorite, what is your favorite action movie?
Okay, my favorite action movie. Well, maybe like Matrix or The Avengers or one of those. Yes.
Hmm. And let's see, what's the best drama that you've seen? Drama is kind of like a movie that's not funny, it's not, um, it's more serious.
Yeah, drama. So, well, I'm not sure. Well, I'm not sure because um, right now I don't remember any drama I have seen recently.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Right, sometimes it's hard to remember. Um, I think that the best drama that I've seen
yeah.
is a movie called Pan's Labyrinth. I don't know if you've heard of it. I think in Spanish it's El Laberinto del Fauno.
Oh yeah, yeah. I got it. Yes.
I don't think that's spelled correctly, but Pan's Labyrinth is the best movie that I've seen.
Yeah. I actually I want to see that one because I have heard really good things about that movie and I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it yet, so I want to.
Hmm. Right, it's excellent. I definitely recommend it. It's about the Civil War in Spain, um, and it's a really great movie. It's kind of like it blends history and fantasy. So it's a very interesting movie, but there is kind of a lot of blood and gore. It is
Yeah.
kind of violent.
Okay. Nice.
Right, so be careful of that.
Okay, don't worry. I I like that kind of movies as well.
Okay, that's good because when I watched that's another one watched
Yeah.
or sorry no that's the past simple, sorry, my brain's, but when I watched the movie I was like no because
Really?
it was very violent, but it was a good movie.
Okay.
And then how about this one down here? This is money, but if you buy something you have
I have bought.
excellent. Right, so I have bought it. Let's see. And Gemma, can you hear me? See, we'll check back in with Gemma in a little bit. Fernando, what is let's see, what is the most, hmm, can you think of a question to ask with bot? I'm trying to think of one. Um,
Okay, so uh, maybe what's the most expensive well the electronic device you have ever bought?
okay, excellent. I was going to ask the same thing, but I didn't know if it would be rude to ask about that. Um, I think the most expensive electronic device that I've bought is a microphone,
Yeah.
because it's a very special microphone for recording singing and musical instruments.
Oh, nice. Yes.
Right. Well, other than my laptop, the laptop is the most expensive thing that I've bought. How about you? What's the most expensive thing that you've bought?
Well, actually, it's the same. I mean, the most expensive thing I have ever bought, electronic device, it's my laptop as well.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Right, laptops are very expensive.
Yeah, I mean, are so expensive, but at the same time are so useful.
Hmm. Right, exactly. So it's probably worth the money then. Let's see. And then this one down here.
Yes.
What one would this be?
That will be. slept.
Right, exactly. Very good. It seems like you know a lot of these already. So I have slept. Let's see. And I could say, have you ever slept outside? Maybe when you were camping?
At 5 or evening during the evening.
So you slept outside in the evening?
Well, at 5. Well, yeah, here is considered the evening, but no, I have never slept at 5. I mean, it's like
Oh, hmm.
it's like too early maybe to sleep here because there is still the sun outside, and yeah,
Okay, very good. I actually said outside. It kind of sounds like at 5, but outside, like
yeah,
instead of sleeping inside, have you ever slept outside? Like on the grass or under a tree?
yes,
Maybe
definitely.
when you were camping? Yes.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, it's so very nice to go camping and also to sleep outside.
Hmm. Yes, I've slept outside as well, I think, when I was camping.
So, do you like camping?
I do. I think camping is fun, but only in the summer because right now it's winter, and so it's too cold to go camping.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Hmm. Exactly. And let's see. And then, let's see. Gemma, can you hear me? Let's see. We'll check back in with him then a little bit. Okay, so we have seen. Okay, yes, Gemma. Okay, thank you. So Gemma, like I said, if you want to turn your microphone on, or if you want to speak in chat, you can do that as well. So I can ask you some questions and you can respond in the chat box if you don't want to turn your microphone on. So just tell me what you would like to do. Um, okay, so this one right here, it's kind of hard to tell from the picture, but when you see another person for the first time, you have when you meet someone, you have
That's for Hema, right?
this one. Have you heard of the word met before?
Uh, well, in my case, yes, I have.
Okay, excellent. Um, and so, for example, Fernando, have you ever met a celebrity?
Oh yeah, yes, I have. It's
Really?
very
Who have
nice.
you
Yeah.
met?
Well, I don't know if it's it is a famous DJ from the USA. I don't know if you know it, or if you it's called Steve Aoki.
No, I haven't. Oh, that's another one. I haven't heard of him. I haven't heard of him. I forgot to put that one on there. That's irregular as well. I haven't heard of that person, but that's very interesting that you've met a celebrity.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely. It's very nice. Yes.
mhm. And Gemma, have you ever met a famous person before? Let's see. We'll check back in with him in a little bit. Let's see. Right. So, like you said, Fernando, you've met a famous person. I don't think I've ever met a famous person.
Really?
Maybe once. Actually, one time, I have met the. Oh, see, that's one thing. See how I said one time. If I say one time, since that's a word with time, I would have to use the simple past. So like one time I met. Actually, they're the same in this context. The past is met, and the present perfect is met. But I could say I met or I have met the. I think he was the Cuban ambassador or something. He was a government official in Cuba, and
Oh, okay.
he gave a speech at my university.
Really?
Yes,
Oh, nice.
right. So that was fun. I had the opportunity to meet him. But I haven't met anyone really, really famous, but it was very interesting to meet him. And then the one underneath this, if you write something, you have,
You have written.
right, you have written it. Right, so for example, have you ever written, or let's say, what's the longest essay that you've written?
The longest one, I would say like, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 pages, maybe my essay, but it's not a really long one, but yeah, like 4 pages or something like
Okay,
that.
that's not bad, because I know of people who have written theses, because you have to write a thesis, for example, in graduate school, and
Yeah?
they've written theses that are 50, 60 pages.
Oh no, yes, yes, I know that. A thesis involves more researching. Also, you have to publish all the results.
Right? So it's a lot more intense than,
Yes.
than just a normal essay, right? And let's see. And this one down here,
Yeah,
do you know what this one might be?
that would be like one.
Right, one. And then the opposite of that, if you haven't won,
You lost.
right, you've lost. So, for example, have you ever won a contest?
Let me remember. I don't think I have.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have either. I think no, I've won one contest in elementary school for art, but other than that, I haven't. Um, or one thing we can say, have you ever lost a bet? Do you know what a bet is?
Yes, I know, and definitely I have lost many of them. So that's why I just like to make bets because I usually lose.
You usually lose, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't really make bets, so I've never lost a bet. What is the worst bet that you've lost?
Well, the worst one maybe. Well, there are some, uh, especially the most frequently I lose are the ones involving like money. Like, okay, you say I bet $20 that that team will win or something like that. So that's why I never bet with money because with money I always lose.
Okay, that's probably a good idea then. No, I never bet with money either because I'm always afraid of losing it.
Yeah.
So I don't do that either. And then this one right here, this one actually isn't. This one ends in en, so it's not really too irregular. But I've
Uh, Irene?
eaten, right? Exactly. And so, for example, you can say this if you're talking about things uh, from your country. Like I could say, have you ever eaten hamburgers from the United States?
Well, technically, well, when you say from the United States, you mean I mean being in the United States eating the hamburger, or just like eating a hamburger from an American branch?
From an American branch.
Well, yes, I have.
You have.
Yeah.
Where have you eaten it? At McDonald's or?
Oh well, I have eaten. Well, the three branches that we have here are McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's, and I have eaten in all of them.
And all of them. I didn't know
Yeah,
that they were so common in El Salvador, that we had so many different restaurants there
yeah. I
and
mean,
fast food.
you will be amazed if you come here because you will find a lot of things. I mean, we have, for instance, we have just to mention some, we have McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Subway, Domino's Pizza, Pizza Hut, Papa John's, KFC,
Oh my
and well,
goodness.
Taco Bell, and a lot of. I mean, you can the most common ones you will find them here.
Oh wow. That always interests me too that Taco Bell exists Latin America because I
Yeah.
think Taco Bell is terrible.
Well, but
But
yes, I mean you will find it here.
that's very strange. Let's see. And let's see. Gemma, if you can hear me, what's the strangest thing that you've ever eaten? For example, I think for me, the strangest thing that I've ever eaten, hmm, was um, probably sushi, but that's not very strange. I've never eaten something very strange, but see, Gemma? Okay, we'll just keep checking in on him every so often to see if he can hear if he wants to participate. Okay, and then this one down here, this speech bubble, we could say I have. There's actually two that we could say for this.
Okay, yeah, I have spoken.
Right. Oh, yeah. There's actually three. Then we could say I have spoken to someone. Um, like for example, a teacher could say I have spoken to your mother about your behavior.
Yes.
Um, has that ever happened to you where your teacher said, I've spoken to your mom?
Well, yeah, it happened to me once or twice when I was a kid.
Uh-huh. Oh goodness. No, luckily that's never happened to me, but I would be very afraid if it did. Um, and then we can also say said, like he said that, or sorry, he has said. We don't really say that much though. We say more spoken. Um, and we can also use told. So some of these are the same as the past tense. So like he's said or he said, he has said. All of those are the same. I told him, he has told me. So some of these are the same as just the regular past verbs, simple past verbs.
Okay.
And then this one down here, if you drink a cup of coffee, you have
You have drunk.
drunk. Very good. Right. Sometimes that's hard for even Americans. We're like, is it drink or drunk? And it is drunk, like you said. But sometimes
Yeah.
we're not sure. So, for example, let's see, have you ever drunk Starbucks coffee?
Oh yes, I have. I mean, many times. Yes.
Uh-huh.
How about you?
Um, I have, yes, I like Starbucks coffee, so I've drunk it a lot.
Yeah.
It sounds strange. I know that's right. I have drunk, but it sounds like it's not
Yes.
right.
Yes, it sounds
um,
like you drank you drank a lot of. I mean, drunk is more often related with people drink a lot of beer, right?
right, yeah. So if you drink a lot of alcohol
Yeah.
and you drink too much, then you become drunk.
Yes, you become drunk. Yeah, you're right.
Right. But I know that's right. Like in the past, we say I drank,
Yeah.
and the present perfect's I've drunk, even though that sounds really strange. And then, let's see. And then this one up here, I've,
Rodin.
see, you could say I've written, but
Written. Oh yeah, written. Yes.
for this one, what would this be? If you have a book, you've,
Well, I have read.
right, exactly. So, Fernando, how many books have you read let's say, this year?
This year, I have read. Well, I have read some, but not completely because are related to my career, so are very thick. So I haven't finished them.
Okay, so you've read a lot of textbooks then, um, and I've done the same too. I haven't read many novels, but I've
Yeah.
read a lot of textbooks.
Okay.
hmm And then this one down here we kind of talked about. We said been, just like if someone's walking, they've been to a certain place or they've gone to a certain place. Whoops. And then this last one down here with the magnifying glass. Um, If I find something, I've
I found.
right found. So, for example, what is the let's see, what's the most interesting thing that you found by accident?
By accident. Well, I had to remember that. Just let me see. Oh well, yeah, by accident, maybe kind of information I have found about a solar airplane that has been developed, and right now they are testing it. It's a totally solar airplane. That it has no fuel inside. It just converts the sun into electricity, so it's very interesting. And
Oh,
I have
really?
yes, and I just found it by accident in a physics magazine that I was reading, but it just appeared, it just come up because I was reading on my computer, and then just it appeared that information. And I say, hey, cool, that sounds really nice.
That's really cool. That's interesting. One phrase that you can also use, I talked about this a little bit in my phrasal verb class. If you find something by accident, you can also say that you came across something. So you could say, I came across an article about a solar powered airplane.
Okay, nice.
Hmm. That's really interesting. I think that would be fascinating to have a solar powered airplane, but I think I'd be a little bit afraid to do it.
Why? Why?
I don't know. I think that I would be afraid of the plane crashing for some reason.
But don't worry. I mean, it's more common that a car crash instead of an airplane.
That's true, right? A lot of people forget that that flying is much more dangerous.
Yeah, and how
Or
about
sorry,
are you
driving is,
afraid?
yeah.
Oh yeah. And how about are you afraid to fly or is it just normal for you?
It's normal for me. I think that I'm not too afraid to fly because oh, this is another one. I've flown to a lot of different countries. I've flown to Chile and Argentina, and I know that it's safe. So I'm not too afraid to fly, but I think that I would be a little afraid on a solar powered airplane.
Okay, nice.
Mhm. Okay, so we're going to listen to a video, but first we're going to look at a couple questions. Um, so you answered this one. You said that you've been to Europe. We've talked about that one. Oh, have you ever? Oh, and this is drunk. See, I always forget whether. Have you ever drunk black coffee, like without any sugar or without any cream?
Yeah, yes, I have, but then I just try it and I say, oh, this is too. How do you say the opposite to sweet is
Too bitter.
too bitter? Oh yeah, so
Hmm.
this is too bitter, so I need to add it some sugar.
Right, exactly. That's happened to me too. I've drunk black coffee before, but I think that it's kind of disgusting.
Yes, definitely.
Mhm. Exactly. How about this one down here? Have you ever found a wallet that has money in it?
No, I haven't actually. How about you?
No, I haven't found a wallet, but I've found money that someone lost. I've found like bills, like paper money.
Yeah.
Hmm. And I was able to give it back to the person who lost it, which is good.
Oh, nice. Yes, that's good because sometimes if you just find the money, it's more difficult because you don't know uh, to what person belongs that money because it has. I mean, you cannot just ask, "Hey, have you lost like $100?" Because everybody's going to say, "Oh yeah, you're right. I mean, I have lost it."
Right, yeah, it's kind of hard because yeah, then everyone will be like, "Yeah, I lost $100 yesterday."
Yeah.
Um, Now, when it happened to me, I was working at a store, and one of the ladies came in, and I knew that she dropped her money, and so she came in and asked about it later. So at least I knew it was the right person.
Okay,
Um,
nice.
mhm. Let's see, how about this one? Have you ever bought something useless, like something that is kind of silly or it doesn't work or
Something useless. Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Some time ago, I remember that I used to buy like stickers or something like that, and I just say because I thought hey, looks good, but then I just realized hey, are useless.
yeah. No, I do the same thing. I really like stickers though. And I think a lot of people like stickers. Even the older students that I teach, they like stickers. So
Yeah, definitely.
let's see. And then we have just one more. Oh no, that's the same one. Okay, so now we're gonna watch a video. So do you have the YouTube application?
Yes, I have it.
Okay, so let me pull this up really fast. And this is a
Okay.
video about three celebrities, and they're playing the game Never Have I Ever. Okay, so for this game, it's actually on the TV show Ellen. Have you heard of Ellen?
No, I haven't. I haven't.
Okay, Ellen is a very popular talk show in the United States. And in this video, she has three celebrities,
Yes.
Johnny Depp, Heidi Klum, and some guy I don't know. and and she's saying the way that the game works is she says never have I ever, and then she says something that she has never done. So we can put in our words with this too, like never have I ever um, drunk black coffee, or never have I ever flown to Europe. Um,
Okay.
right, and so we're gonna see what the people say. So I'll put this video up, and I also have a Google Doc. Um, So I'll put that in the chat box so you can open it. Um, and it just has a chart of all of the people so that we can kind of write what they have done and have not done.
Okay, just let me check something right now because it says something about the Flash player. Just let me correct it right now.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Let me see. Okay, I will try something right here because I think that on this browser I do not have the Flash player, but in this one I have it. Just let me try something. It's like
Right, because I can are you talking about the YouTube application? Like you don't think that you can use it if you don't have Flash?
yes, I mean right now I cannot use it if I don't have Flash, but I think right now that I mean I'm just entering to the same session, but with another browser to see if I can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just I will do something. I will go out for like 5 seconds and then I will enter again here in the other browser. Okay.
Okay, that sounds good. All right, well, I'll see you in a couple seconds then, Fernando.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. So, Fernando, did you get it figured out with the Flash player? Let's see. Fernando?
Hello. Here,
Hello.
right now, I'm right here. So I will see. We'll see if it works. Okay.
Okay.
So
Let's see. I'll open up
let's.
YouTube on the side. Oops. There we go.
Okay.
All right. So add videos to playlist. Oh, whoops. Let's see.
Okay. Right now, yes, I got it.
Okay, excellent. All right, so we'll just, like I said, the celebrities, they're talking about one of the movies that they were in, and they all worked on the movies together. And so it's, oh, what are their names? Heidi Klum, Johnny Depp,
Yeah.
and I think the other, I forget the other guy's name, but let's see. So you can kind of see how this game, I'll fast forward through a couple parts. Right. Oops. So they have to hold up the sign saying, "No, I never have done that," or "Yes, I have. I have done that."
Okay.
Oops. Okay. So what were some of the things that they said? I don't know if they used any irregular past participles, but they said, "Never have I ever." Um, let's see. What were some of the things that they said? Let me go to chat really fast. Oh, here we
Okay.
go. Um, so what one was never. I have never lied to get a job. Do you remember who said that they? Who has never lied to get a job? Do you remember?
Oh yes. What the girl? The girl. I don't remember the name, but the girl was
Okay, so
like
Heidi.
Heidi.
Hmm.
Okay, Heidi.
Right. So Heidi has never lied to get a job. What were some of the other things that Ellen said? I have never. Um, what was? I have never. Um, oh, I have never gotten out of a speeding ticket by being a celebrity. In this sentence, to get out of is like to not get a speeding ticket. You're like, oh, I'm a celebrity. I don't need a speeding ticket.
Oh yeah.
And I can't remember who has lied or who has gotten out of a speeding ticket. I don't think anyone. I can't remember.
No, I think that Johnny Depp.
Oh, Johnny Depp has lied to get
Yeah.
out of his speeding ticket. Let's see. So it's actually Johnny Depp has never lied, but the other two have used um, their celebrity status to get out of a speeding ticket.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Yeah, so what's the opposite?
right. What were some of the other ones? I think one was I have never been arrested.
Yes, being arrested, yes.
Right. And who has never been arrested, or who has
It,
been arrested?
well, Johnny Depp and the other guy.
Right. So they have been arrested. I don't know
Yes,
what, for
definitely.
what. Uh-huh. And I'm trying to think of another one they said. I have never forgotten. So we can see a couple irregulars there. So I have never been arrested. I have never forgotten my date's name, which should be terrible, but
Yes, definitely. So
right,
funny, yes.
right. So I have never forgotten my date's name. So this is to kind of show you how the game works. So now we can play the game and we can use our irregular past participles. And what you do is they have a little thing, but most people just use their hands,
Yes?
and you just hold your hands like this, and
Yeah.
one person says, like, never have I ever um, written a novel. And if you have done the thing that they said, you have to put your finger down. So, for example, if I say, I have never drunk black coffee, and you have drunk black coffee, you need to put a finger down.
Okay,
One
nice.
finger. It's hard to
Okay,
do it.
nice.
Right. And the first person who has all fingers down loses.
Okay, nice.
Okay, and then on the Google Docs too, I put our irregular past participles. That way we don't have to keep looking back and forth. Let me try to copy and paste it again just to, so let's see. Um, Let me screenshot this
Okay.
and put it into here. Are you able to look at the Google Doc, or did you have any problems opening it?
No, I don't have any problems. Just I need to just would you send the link for the Google Doc?
Yeah, let me
Okay.
send it to you. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay, and let me see if I can get this picture up here. It's taking a little long, but okay,
Okay.
here we go. All right, so we have those words up there too. So we can use our um, irregular past participles. Okay,
Okay,
let's say.
nice.
All right, so do you want me to start, or do you want to start?
Oh, so start you first.
Okay, so I can say, never have I ever. Uh, Ooh, this is kind of hard. Never have I ever won a contest.
Okay, so if no, I haven't
So you
if
just
I
keep your
have.
fingers up.
Okay, yes, okay.
Right, so if you have, you need to put them down, but if you haven't, you just keep it like it is.
Okay.
Okay, your turn.
Pardon? It's my turn.
Yeah. Okay, so you can say,
Okay.
never have I ever.
Okay. Never have I ever been fined for parking in a prohibited zone.
Oh, I actually have. Okay. I have been fined once for parking somewhere that I
Okay.
was not supposed to be parking.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Never have I ever. Let's see. I'm trying to see both of these screens at the same time. Never have I ever. Um, Never have I ever seen The Matrix.
Okay. Okay. So right now, well, yeah. So
Right. So
this one.
you. You would put
Yeah.
one down if you have seen it.
Okay.
Okay.
So, mm, let me think. Um, yeah, I mean, never have I ever uh, eaten dessert before the meal.
Really? Oh, I've done that a lot.
Yeah.
You've never eaten dessert before a meal? Ever? In your life?
No, I have. That's why I have one less finger. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, no, I in college I would do that a lot. I've eaten dessert many times before a meal. Let's see. Never have I ever been to Europe.
Oh,
I know that.
yeah. Okay, so never have I ever been in South America.
Okay, you got me. Never
Okay.
have I ever. Hmm, never have I ever. Let's see. Goodness. Never have I ever written a love letter and sent it to someone.
Okay, so if I have yes, so I have one yes.
Okay.
Okay, so never have I ever oh yeah, never have I ever uh, given an English class.
Okay. Darn. Let's see. Never have I ever studied engineering.
Okay.
I know that's not an
Okay.
irregular one, but
Okay, so
or I could say never have I ever read, just to use an irregular one. Never have I ever read an engineering textbook.
okay. So uh maybe okay. Okay, yeah, I know. Never have I ever uh never have I ever uh like okay never have I ever how's the past participle of sing sang, right?
I have never sung.
Sang. Okay, so I have never sang in a karaoke.
I did once. I don't like it though. I think it's very terrifying to sing in front of people. Let's see. Never have I ever. Mm, let's see. Never have I ever. It's kind of hard to think of some things. Let's see. Never have I ever. Hmm. Let's see. Never have I ever found secret treasure.
Well, okay, so I
Yeah, I
keep it in
know
the
this.
players. Yeah, so oh yeah, never have I ever cut it off a tree.
Okay, so never have I ever cut
Oh
down a
yeah,
tree.
cut down a
I
tree.
haven't either. Let's see.
Yeah.
Never have I ever bought. Hmm. Trying to think. Never have I ever bought. Oh, I can't think of anything. Never have I ever written a love poem for my boyfriend.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So we're the same. So yeah, I got one. Never have I ever wearing earrings.
Okay. So no, that's another irregular one. Never have I ever worn. I'll write that in the chat
Or
box. Worn.
okay,
WORN. Never have I ever worn earrings.
earrings.
Okay, so I have four.
Yeah.
Okay, so never have I ever worn earrings. So you've never worn an earring just in one ear? Never?
No, I have. I have never.
Okay. Let's see. I have never gotten. That's another irregular one. I have never gotten a tattoo.
Okay. No, I have.
Oh, oh, okay.
So I will say, never have I ever, um, well, no, never have I ever been awakened more than 2 days.
Okay, so never have I ever been awake for more
Awake.
than 2 days. I
Okay.
don't think I have either. That would be terrifying.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. Never have I ever. Um, let's see. I'm trying to think. Um, it's really hard. Never have I ever slept on a bench.
On a pardon, what?
A
What?
bench? It's like a wooden. It's like a seat but longer, and they're at parks a lot of times.
A part like a seat, but like those to see TV or something like that.
They're usually outside, like at a park,
Oh
and
yeah,
they're.
yeah. Oh yeah, I
Uh-huh.
got it. No, okay, so I haven't. Okay, I have never have I ever lived at the USA.
Okay. Never have I ever read all of Don Quixote.
Okay, no, no, I haven't.
Okay.
Okay, so never have I ever, mm, never have I ever eating a hamburger.
Really? Never?
No, yeah, I have.
Okay. Let's see. Never have I ever met. Um. Oh, how about this one? Never have I ever met my grandpa.
My grandpa.
Hmm.
Okay, so no, yes, I have. So I have met him.
Right. So you put
Yeah.
one finger down. Right. Because one of my grandpas he lived really far away, so I never met him.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. So the other will be okay. Never. Okay. Never have I ever like uh, I like ah. Never have I ever seen a movie that makes me cry.
Okay. I've seen a lot of movies that make me cry. Um,
Yeah, me too.
if you if you if you ever watch Pan's Labyrinth, it will probably make you cry.
Okay. I will look for that one.
Let's see. Never have I ever. Mm, let's see. Never have I ever bought a piece of clothing for more than $50.
For more than $50, yes. Well, I haven't.
Okay, no, I haven't. Okay, your turn.
Okay. Uh, well, never have I ever. Uh, well, never have I ever spent like. Never have I ever spent more than more than 12, no, more than 15 hours in an airport.
Okay, I have because one time I had a really long layover from
Yeah.
one place to another, so I spent a long, long time in the airport.
Wow, really?
Yes, because I think I had a layover of like 10 hours or 9 hours.
Hmm. Wow.
Right, right. So I've spent a long time in the airport. But we're almost out of time, Fernando. But do you have any last minute questions or comments?
Okay, well, no, no, I have no questions, but yes, I mean, just to say that this was a really fun class, and I have a lot of fun, and I hope to see you again in another session, and you're a very good teacher.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for participating. And one thing that you could do that would be really helpful is if you go to my profile page, At the bottom of the page, there's a place where you can leave feedback, like saying like, oh, I like this class, or I think that you can improve a certain aspect of this class. So that really helps us. And also, if you want to check out my other lessons, you can look at my profile page. I have one at 10 o'clock tomorrow in the morning,
Okay,
Eastern
nice.
Standard Time. Okay, all right, well, thank you, Fernando. Take care.
Okay, take care, you too, and see you soon.
All right, see you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.